really don't know why I put this away. I knew we'd got the other field today. It just must have been tired or something. Must have been. Yeah, I've actually just been... Oh, I did not realise how hard it is to make unique things. It's not going well. Yeah, I can't create... It's obviously, if you look inside the luxury desserts here, it all looks absolutely fine, but actually producing a texture for them, I've done it all, but for some reason I can't make it work. So yeah, I'm gonna have to like look into... I've obviously missed something, but I've been on it all afternoon. I thought, oh, enough's enough. You know, there's only so much anybody can cope with. Right, let's just manually do this first bit, because I'm going to clock the level set causeway going. It's a beautiful machine, this is an absolute bulldozer. Yeah, I'm going to construct of time because it's still going to be a bit of a slog, so I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. because it is a bit of a beast. Like if you rip in the middle of the fields, it really was. I don't think that got off the headlands. It may just have got off the headlands. No, I think it's still on the round and around. So we really did do, I would say, 2/3 of the field. I was determined. I thought if I do this right, even if I'm not full, I can let it fill the 2 trailers up, and I can like keep emptying myself when I go up to the top end, even if I'm not full. I thought it's not. It really is. Some of, yeah, it was Rommel's Road that sort of did that. We put silos quite frequently, and it was that taught me on a big map. It's all about distribution, which obviously big companies use exactly the same premise, but it is true, you can't not have storage near you. Now that there isn't auto-load, not yet, there is auto-load for bales, but there is a distribution warehouse that I want to take a look at, but I still need to go old school and do a bit of manual selling, because I think it's quite expensive. We'll have a quick look. I put it in yesterday, and I'll get that, but we'll have a go. I might just about like pull in and pull out. Sure if we could actually do that, but yeah, probably not. Probably not. I don't really think it's supposed to scrunch in the ground like that. Perhaps just straight on like that is probably the way it's supposed to do. It's a cracking thing. The fill blade's not quite right. You can see it does do the filling and empty, but it's, yeah, I think I'm going to try to make one myself. I think I don't know how to do it. I was asked to Farmer Bob, and I think he misunderstood what is there, but to be honest, he's already helped me with the field plate, the round decals. As far as I'm concerned, Farmer Bob has helped me enormously, and with some of his sage advice, I've got to be honest, he really has truthfully helped me enormously. He has, yeah, I would say more than anybody else. Some of his advice, Lambo's very good at modding, but Farmer Bob's good at teaching. And I don't mean that Lambo's not. What I mean is he is a typical expert. He can show how good he is at doing it, and he does try to sort of, but he's a common fault of all experts really is that you forget you're an expert, and the people, I mean, don't get me wrong, on some of his videos he's got them for all levels as well. I don't mean it in that way, but often people forget how good they are at something, and like it's they're forgetting that you don't know anything. And I found that with Lambo, even though he taught me a lot, I'd often got to play his videos back time and time again because he whizzes through things because he's just that good. And I'm not, you know, he really is. I'm not having a go, but he is really a very good modder, and you can see that. And I don't think he publishes with ModHub. It sounds like he, like many modders, if he did ever do it, he had a bad experience, which I can totally understand because I've seen it myself. Yeah, Mantrids also very nearly get up at the beginning because of the way that it was with modding, and but perseverance and patience did win out. The rest is history. Mantrid is an absolutely excellent modder. I didn't realise he came from like Xbox and PlayStation. Yeah, I didn't realise he was a console player. But yeah, he is, or was, anyway, when he sort of did that to begin with. So, yeah, cracking. I mean, he really has done some very, very good things. Right, so we need to grab, yeah, we've got like a shed load of stuff to actually look at. Yeah, so next session, obviously, we needed to get the harvest done no matter what. We also need to set that going to... It is true, it's quite amazing how really a lot of things are more about plodding along nicely than they are about, like, yeah, I mean, this beautiful 12-metre plough is like ploughed feet, and this is doing 4 miles an hour. So our workers are really, really like going the extra mile, because it's not easy to do in like, oh, I think I've just stood right in the way, I meant to jump. Yeah, they really are going the extra mile. It's not exactly easy. Yeah, it was me. Sorry, Micah. Yeah, it's yeah, I did it myself. Like 4 miles an hour. Seriously? And the poor workers have like done all of these fields at 4 miles an hour. Like, that is just something else. It is. Oh, and good news, it's not broken. No, it does actually work. It's I think it's levels, because I went on my test map straight after this and had a go. I was sort of right as well though. Can we... single time. I just want my diesel. I can't remember where it was. Yeah, it's sort of. I mean, look, this even at this end, I'm sure it was one of the sides. Yeah, look at that. I'm nowhere near its thing, but it's it was something like that, but it's not. I was very lucky one time. I actually did feel, but I'd actually been whinging about it, as you do, saying, "Oh, I can't ever fill this up." And then typically, as always in those instances where you moan about something, it sort of said, "All right then, okay, this time I'll let you fill it up." And then, like, I filled it up. It's quite amazing. Right, beautiful bit of kit. We do need to get like a repair point though. Yeah, I need to get my ones, but again, we'll do that. Yeah, once we've got across the road sorted as well, and we're going to like rip part that field, we'll do it then. Yeah, we'll build a proper little bit of a. I have a plan. Yes, definitely. I was looking earlier actually because this is all slog. Yeah, so you can actually do this definitely. I tried it, but you're not aiming for this. This no longer works. I realised how this works. I'm not going to blind you science. I'm not going to like go into mod speak, but yeah. No. It's like, yeah, but it does, and this is the square here that where you put it in. So this might be a little bit. No, I think it's probably. It actually runs downhill, so part of that is going to be right. But this is no longer used, except for if like that in real life spilt, it would go straight down the drain place. But it no longer is used in any other way. So not so we can shift those off as well. Yeah. So again on this one. I've done all of the models. I literally went, I've not quite got the lines right. Oh, that's going to be, no, it's this. I need to make this smaller on the mall. I'm going to go for this, I think, on the mall. So this is just a model. So that's going to be smaller. So although it's big right now, it will be spot on like later. That looks like it's got actually scale on it. That looks bigger than it should. Oh, I don't know. It's hard to say. It is. Right, let's get those done, and then we're going to see how well we actually did. No, oh, fantastic! This never got used. Right, okay. We also need to check to see. Yeah, the next session. Yeah, it was all about harvest. We needed to get the fields done. I do think we need to buy, but again, we're certainly skinned. We're certainly getting through money really, really quickly. Let's get these two going before Micah. Actually, that tells me off because they're going to go straight for it. Although sometimes they can get out of it, and other times they can't. I've got to be honest, I would imagine it really would be like that. I mean, we know tractors are built for it, but it would still not be easy. It's not good ground, is it really, to go on? And obviously it rained earlier, so in real life it would actually be probably still a little bit sticky and icky, depending on the soil type as well. So, I think one thing I would like to show you is I have the corner side. I don't know if did I show you this? I might have done. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've shrunk this. It's obviously the concrete. I've also since this like made this smaller. Yeah, as in like it's the concrete and all of that type of stuff shouldn't any longer like go this far out. It should be a lot less. Although. No, it should be. It should be just about here, past the grain. Great. So going forwards, the footprint on this is going to be tremendously small, which I quite like. And obviously, it is tall. I mean, that's the beauty of this. It's also even the pipe is, as you can see, very, very tight to the body, which means it's a little bit more awkward to load into. I'm debating whether or not we actually keep the straw, but I would like to go for. I would like to go for a straw mod, but having seen how, I might ask for JM Gaming's help with this. I'm a bit stuck on. I think I've done everything right. I've looked. I actually looked at JM Gaming's mod, actually, his bioplastics factory, because obviously I had a chance to have a look at that a long time ago. I mean, I could still download it off the ModHub and have a look, and being as a friend, I didn't think he'd mind me like having a look at how he did it. I'm not, obviously mine's completely different, so I will never steal from JM Game in any way. I never steal from anybody, but what I mean is having a look at that I would do, because again, I'm studying at someone who really knows their modding, so yeah, I might actually ask his help, because I'm stuck on... I think what I'm trying to do is, JM Game is doing something like parsnips. It's like little things. Now cakes are completely different. Ooh, wow. Yeah, cakes are completely different, so I think it's the fact that obviously I've gone for something and like the game's laughing at me because it's like, that's not small, they're massive. So yeah, I've got the diffusers and all those type of things. I think I'm probably better to do what is to grab one of these and build a palette based upon it rather than try to do it as loose, which really it's cakes. You can't really do it in loose. So really, we should at some point, being as it just take parsnips, we should literally be able to back into that, and at some point it should go fill. Oh, sorry, fill actually. If it doesn't, it really is down to height. It really is as simple as that, because I've literally been onto a perfectly flat map, Farmer Bob's flat map, and I've got to be honest, I had no problem at all. So this has got to be a height problem. So let's try and like look at this carefully, because it's got to be, yeah, well, it's the same model. So I mean, I literally went straight off this map. I was a bit panicked. I was like, oh no, you know, like it's not working as you do. So I would say there is like level. Well, I mean, the leveling tool should really be the leveling tool. Yeah, I mean, that's like it should level. So now that is level. Typically. Now we'll do that because it's obviously right. Now that should be level now. Should. It's not full, is it? Please tell me it's not full. And that, like, it's, oh my life, it is as well. It. You couldn't make us up, could you? Talk about scare someone to death. I was like, oh my life, it's not working. Yeah, but I mean, I know it is. So, like, what has this got? This has got. Now, this we can get 10 tons in. Again, we might have to do the same on this because it also doesn't look quite level. But we shall see. It should literally go in the yellow box. Yeah, there we go. Smash it. Yeah, nowhere near the grey. It really is like a... I might actually do... I was trying to think. You see, that's originally why I did it this way. I don't like the fact that with the productions you dump straight into like a yellow box or into the ground. And yes, I know you can... That's why I like that. So... Do I move the... No, it's going to be... Oh, I might do. Yeah, I know what I'm like. I probably will. Because I want it to be realistic, I do. It's a massive thing. So we are still going to have to get the straw if we're going to like think we're keeping the straw. Are we yeah, because really now we have got quite a bit of space, but I think we've probably still got 500 tons of straw in total. We have got 3. We've got the tiny animal is tiny. Yeah, that's filled up with straw pretty much. And I reckon we'll probably, because we had 250 tons of straw from the first year. Oh no, we've got 250 tons spare. Fantastic. Yeah, brilliant. So I think we probably just about do it. Yeah, because I would like to design when the pain of this one and when I've got this one working. I do think it is what I'm saying. I was thinking about it. I think because JM Gaming's based is upon little items, a little bit like wheat. It's like plastic, bits of plastic. Mine's not like that. Mine's a cake. So I think I'm going to have to do the palette method where I design a palette and say, this is what it looks like, rather than go for individual things. Obviously, JM Gamers is easier to use because you can literally go and do it. Yeah, we'll call it. I'll do another session. I will. Yeah, it is true. We shall continue this conversation next session. So that the corner silo is now to my liking. that is now working and on all models. I just need, as I said, I'm going to tweak again, because it is important to me that they all have little these. I quite like this one. I think it's quite this is the small one, and it really is quite small, but it's still big enough for a silo. I think for a farm, especially one where you're trying to go small, this is a monster of a grey, really. And as you see, it does literally go into this, so I'd like to make it smaller, I think. But yeah, that's where we did we? No, we did. Yeah, I mean, we spent that money on that field, didn't we? Really, that was where it all went. Oh, 11,000. Just wondering. It is a very good price, isn't it? Yeah, but we can get them for 4, but not of that size, can we? That's what I'm thinking. I think we'll do it. We might never ever use it, but it is a very, very good price for a bit of equipment that you could use, even if it saved our bacon and we got some stray weeds that need doing. Really, it's going to come into its own. So what have we got to sell? I know it's a lot. This is going to be a bit of a monster. It really is. We have got an awful lot. Gordon Bennett, 47, 57, 67, 77, 77, 107, 112. Oh, nearly 150 tons of soup. So that is a lot of cash. It really is. Obviously, the luxury desserts is the flour's doing. Oh, we never saw that, did we? How much flour have we got? Well, I think we could see it, couldn't we? Really? I didn't realise I wasn't paying attention. I know what it looks like now. They're cans. Huh. No, it has only just started. I thought we'd gone through a night with it, but no, it is. Yeah, in fact, 269 litres. It has only just started. So, yeah, it is. It's not terrible though. It really isn't. But then again, the mills tend to be good. It's the bakeries that tend to be a bit poor. So we should see next session actually how that goes, and we also are going to literally grab this lot. And yeah, so we've really that field. All we've got left to do is the field across the road. I'm trying to think, what are we? It's vegetables. Yeah, all of our businesses are based upon vegetables. We're going to do the cannery, which then is going to lead to the new business, and we've got everything going now. We've got loads of butter for that. Yeah, there's tons of butter that we've got. So we've got our eggs, quite a lot of eggs, and nearly 3 tons there, and we've obviously put some in already. So yeah, in fact, we look here, which shows the butter. Yeah, 34 tons. It is bionic. It is super duper. Yeah, it is. It's not even the old one would have done 17 tons by now after these few months, but like that is double. It is just a monster. It is bionic. I am going to design a super which is going to be pretty much equivalent to the giant big factories, but for an awful lot less really than you would pay for that, because obviously we're dealing with converted silos with machinery, and it's not like building a monstrous factory. It's just bigger and higher with better equipment. That's all it is, which we make ourselves. So yeah, it's win-win. So, and obviously the honey's doing well as well. We've got a shed load of honey. So again, we could do sugar as well. I don't know if I showed you the changed recipe. I promise I'd do this. Everything's got 2 recipes now. It's got a honey recipe and a sugar recipe, a honey recipe and a sugar recipe. Yeah, and obviously I've done 3 flours, oats, wheat and corn. And yeah, again, same again, honey, sugar, sugar. Yeah, and the spinach and bananas, honey and sugar. Yeah, just being thorough. But yes, that's all done. Obviously, we need to. Yeah, we've not got any. What are we short of? We need the butter and the honey. We've got some in 7 tons. In fact, wow, that's amazing. Yeah, so really, we could pretty much, once we've got the stuff going there, start that business going. And I'm really looking forward to seeing. Obviously, on hard economy, it's not going to be fantastic as it would be on normal or easy, but it's still going to be a good little learn. Oh wow, it's nearly finished that field. I don't believe it. Wow, it is as well. It's the last run. So we've only got field 17 to do. I mean, haven't we done well, really? I mean, I'm not being nasty, but we have exponentially grown. That's the next and last field, and that's going to take some saving up for, really. Although, I say that, we've got about 300 grand in bits and bobs right now. In fact, more, because I was forgetting we're selling to ourselves where we get a profit as well. Yeah, 437,000, but obviously that's including things like fertilizer and not a lot though, really. It's, yeah, we could sell our, yeah, it is. It's if we sold everything, but obviously our things have got better value actually. But it is true, that is not far off. If you think about that, we've actually got more like 700,000 if we're selling it ourselves. So that is amazing. So yeah, I'm good times ahead, I think. I do. I'm looking forward to this. We do need a stone picker though, because I really would love to, like, so if the first bit of selling we're going to do is we're going to buy, I think, a couple. Do we lease a couple right now? I know, it literally skinned us. No, we need wages for workers and all that type of stuff. It won't sell me. It could take me long. Oh, yeah, I did promise, didn't I? Let's have a look at this warehouse thing. Yeah, I'm really quite intrigued about how it works. So it's got to be a production. Yeah, I think it's quite expensive, but then it's going to save us a fortune. So we might invest in this before we like do anything else. I think it's 100 or 150 grand. I think. And then there's a lorry that comes with it. I don't know whether we want the lorry, but it sounded a good dairy. No, that's not bad value, is it? My life, it's whoa, it's a monster. Yeah, I'm interested in having a go at this, the coal mine. I am. Yeah, I love to do something different. I want to do the cement factory, but it's broken at the minute. I've done something to it. Sawmills, road salts, wood chips. This is beautiful. I really love this. This is a cracking modder. Yeah, Biggins, really amazing bits of kit. Chocolate to production. Isn't that also Biggins? I'm not sure. I can't remember. He's done a few things that really have got my attention. Exquisite really knows his stuff as well. Really does. His mods are absolutely amazing in detail and yeah, I mean, literally, he's gone into such depth. It must have taken an awful long time for him to do all of these things. Oh my life, have I missed it? I'm sure it was 100 odd grand. Or 150. And I've ticked everything, so... Debris crusher. Does it not work like this? Is it a bit different? Is it not classed as a factory? Is it classed as a selling point? Or what? I'm a bit confused. No, piano, no. Let's have a look, because it's definitely not a greenhouse. It's nice to see G866 mods, but obviously I've made my own greenhouses now, so yeah. It's not going to be under. Yeah, it's not going to be under these, is it? I don't understand why we cannot see it. It's got to be under productions. Perhaps it's less than I thought it was. I tell you what, I'm going to stop the record. I always do this. I'll like waffle on. Oh, I'm blocking this. Oh, no, he's finished. I thought I was actually blocking the worker, but no, we're finished. Right, I'm going to stop the cameras for a minute and then I'm going to bring you straight back in, because I did promise. If I can find it. If not, then I don't know why it's like... Yeah, because I'm sure I put it in. So yes, I shall see you shortly. No, it's not there. That's a bit of a strange one. I'm going to pop out the game and actually have a look and see why that is not. It's not in my productions at all, and it is a production, so I would have thought it was a production anyway. It's yeah, it's got a lorry that comes with it, so I suppose you should have some sort of that's true, DLCs. You could actually look for it in that. Yeah, agro. That's the one. Agro logistics. Logic for transporting pallets and bales, a true mobile warehouse. Yeah, but I think it's more than that. Yeah, there's some that comes with it as well. It's not like just that. It said it came with that. It did say that. So whether it's not, because it is literally brand spanking new. Yeah, and I was saying about the Randon trailer being broken. It's not broken at all. It was just that it's one of those high tip ones where you actually use your thing, your gamepad to actually like pull it over. was thinking it was broken because there was no tip like thing at all on it, and it's not broken at all. It's just literally that you need to do it in a different way than I was used to. So it is there. It is definitely there. Yeah. So I don't know what's happened with that. Why I can't see it. I've been right the way up to the top, up to 300 odd grand, and it's still not showing anything. So I have no idea what that is. I'm going to go back into it afterwards. But yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.